You put trackers on everything, right? Can you find him?
Side roads.
I'm going to cut him off.
No, you can't. You stay on the main drag. That car cannot...
I think we took a wrong turn.
7th century. There's something here.
I was not sure what to expect. Now, I'm going to say right now, I will not give the first. I'm only reviewing the first 2 episodes. So, a single step and a set of lies agreed upon. A set of lies and the first episode, a single step. So I will not be giving this a special gold star score, only because Camilla Ludington and the other people did not come back to voice these characters. Yet it is a continuation of the Survivor series. That means Tomb Raider 2013, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Those 3 games continue on in this series. And we do see the booty shorts, the short shorts, and that's when Lara was just starting to learn how to be I guess it's sort of what we see in the first episode, the first minute or 2, is sort of a retread of Tomb Raider Revelation. You know, that tutorial. I fucking hate that tutorial. I could never, that's for the Dreamcast. I could never get past that tutorial. That was the first Tomb Raider game for the Sega Dreamcast. Couldn't get past it. So what we see in the first minute is a reboot, a retelling of that for the Survivor version. Because from then on, we go past Shadow, and we are telling a story about the 2 boxes. One is about wrath, and one is about seduction, I guess. Getting people to do things for you. And there were some nice surprises. I mean, the fight scenes were good. The car chase was great. The bike chase, I mean, it kind of reminded me of Jason Bourne, but better. And I thought the guy was going to kill his captain because the villain of the story gets him to try to do it, and he doesn't do it. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Okay. So he doesn't kill him. I thought that was more interesting than what typically happens, is like, we got to see him do it. Like, he knows he can control the cabin boy, right? The first officer, but he backs away at the last moment. So I thought that was very good. So Lara has the green box. This whole thing is about when you go back to the first game, the Tomb Raider, and where that one chick blamed Lara for the death of Roth. Now, Roth was her teacher, and I do remember Roth from the first game, and he dies. But I guess that's a spoiler for me because I had not finished that first game. I haven't finished any of the 3 games, to be honest. But Roth was that was her teacher after her father. And I love that moment where, okay, so Jonah's there, that one black dude is there, and they're telling her, like she's learning, to get rid of the past, like Kylo Ren says, kill it if you have to. And that's what she was trying to do, is kill the past and move on. She didn't want to keep moving. She had to like kill the past. So she was doing the auction, getting rid of her stuff, auctioning off her old stuff from her father's. And then when she couldn't take any more of the pressures of the party, she went to the one place I was really hoping she went to, and that was her old childhood playground, her little exercise set that she used up until she was like starting high school, right? So I was so happy they did that. They really paid attention to detail here. Now, it will get minuses for new voice actors to replace Camilla Ludington and the others. You will not be forgiven for that, Netflix. Sorry, I will not forgive you for that. But the point takeaway is not that great. So I think everybody will be fine with my grading system here. It is not Superman and Lois tonight. It isn't because I think, unlike the necessary marriage of Christine Beppo and Kyle, whatever that guy was, Kyle Cushing, whatever that was, we can really. I mean, this was such. I mean, I'm a couple of weeks late to review this, and I apologize, but I was waiting for this series to come on and take a look at it. And I've heard some negative stuff about the breasts or the size. I think Lara's fine. I think she's right in the right proportions. It is the same Lara, even though it's not the same voice actor. But we're fine with that. We're fine with that, I guess, even though Camilla has been on Grey's Anatomy. And you'll hear me say it a million times. But so the first episode deals with the villain of the story taking the green box. And what's inside the green box is that power that makes him command people. And the other one's the red one. And I don't know if it's like rage or power or strength or whatever it is. Okay, so she's got to find. She found the red box, but the thing inside is missing. So it's in another temple. The second episode deals with Lara going to China, like, the places where George Lucas shot the places for Kashyyyk, the Wookiee home planet, was parts of China. So that's kind of like the area where Lara's in, where she goes to China, she tries to learn. She's very rude and impulsive, and that's the way Lara is. She's rude and impulsive. She's somewhere between the Keely Hawes version and Angelina Jolie and the what's her name? Alicia Vikander Camilla version. So she's in the middle. She's somewhere in the middle between the two, and I think that's a good place to be. What is it? Jonah's getting married soon. It's not to Lara, is it? She could marry Lara. I'm sure she could. If he's getting married to another character, we can marry off Jonah and Lara. I think they're meant to be together. What do you think? Jonara, right? Lara, Jonah. What do you all think? You want to ship the two together? Remember we used to merge names together? That was back in the late 2000s. That was a thing. But yeah, it was a very good second episode with the old temple and the fox spirit, and she had to free the fox. She had to free the woman because what happened was the children were kidnapped and put into a secret temple, and it was up to Lara to go find the children and bring them back. It was very much, I mean, I will say that the Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, is like the gold standard of that classic story of children and slavery and going to the old temples and darkness. And I think that's the gold standard. And I think that that episode, the second episode, falls in the footsteps of that movie, and as well as the original Tomb Raider movie. So let's now give scores. So Single Step, what will I give that one? Single Steps gets an A+, a very good start, very good world of building on that world. We do a little recap from the first three games. And the second episode, A Set of Lies Agreed Upon, will get an A-. I will give A's for both episodes. I think it was very consistent. If they had been consistent with Superman and Lois, I would have kept giving A's and B's, but I kept dipping those grades because I said I used to tolerate the shitty bullshit marriage relationship drama in the past with Arrow and the Arrowverse stuff and Smallville. And now I'm fed up with it. Like, I'm just going to start speaking out against stuff like this. So if I saw stuff like this in Tomb Raider, which I don't think I would, if these writers are as smart as the writers who wrote the three games, I think we'll be getting some great stuff here. I have yet to see the other. No spoilers, please. If you saw all the episodes, great, but I have not seen them. I'm going to see 2 per night, and then I'll get to the Gundam live action stuff, and we'll see what happens next. What is it? I'll look at Steam Deck news tomorrow, and more surprises.